Hey everybody, it's Silver Seeker, and today we are going to take a look at and review 4 of the 6 new 2021 silver dollars. Now, unfortunately, the day that the Peace dollar as well as the Philadelphia Morgan was released, I forgot that it was order day, and so I didn't get those ordered. I do have some on the way through trades, but I don't have them yet. Either way, I wanted to share these 4 with you because I just got them in there in front of me, and they are beautiful. Now, really quick, we're going to start getting these out. We're going to take a review of them. We're going to look at the luster. We're going to look at, the finish itself. We're going to look for any flaws. I've heard there's been a lot of quality control issues with the new 2021 Morgan silver dollars, and so we're going to take a look at all of that and see what we have here, and I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. I do want to say, if you are new here, do me a favor though, don't forget to go down below and make sure you were subscribed. Also, don't forget to hit the like. That helps YouTube recommend this video to others. And with that said, let's get into the video. All right, guys, so we have them 4 lined up. Now, I do want to say we are recording in 4K with an actual 4K camera. This is not upscaled. So if you guys want to see these up close on your nice 4K TV, go ahead and blow it up, set that high resolution, and take a look. We're going to start with the 2021 Denver. It's in here upside down. And I also want to tell you that I also got an 1887 Morgan silver dollar out, just so we can compare the luster of the new ones to the old ones. But let's go ahead and start with our Denver. Let's get a close up under the camera here. So this one right here, I think, will be the only one we'll actually take the capsule off of. And the reason is I want to take the capsule off of at least one of them and compare the finish without the capsule on it to an actual old silver dollar. But first, let's take a look at it in the capsule. As you can see, this is absolutely gorgeous. You have the Denver mint mark right there. There it is. It almost looked like an S for a second. Very, very beautiful. And the finish is exactly what I was worried about. And what I had heard from other people is that luster is just not there. So you can see it definitely has a sheen to it, but it looks more like a silver round than it does an actual 90% Morgan silver dollar. Now, you guys know I was very, very vocal when these were first announced that they were going to be 99 fine silver. They weren't going to weigh an ounce. It was just odd all around. But, I wasn't going to pass final judgment until I had them in my hand, but now that I have them in my hand, here we go. So let's go ahead and get this out of the capsule. This, again, I don't want to open up all of these. This is the only one I'm going to open, but I wanted to get this open so we can take a look at it up close under the camera. And we'll take a look at the mint mark. We'll take a look at the finish on the breast. We'll take a look at the sheen and the luster. All right, let's get this out. Okay, well, that actually took quite a bit of work to get it out of the capsule. And as you can see, we actually have, and this is something else that I had heard from people that have gotten theirs before me, that the quality control in these was not the best. You can see, I thought that was maybe the capsule, but right there in her cheek, there's a little scratch. And we also have a hit on the neck that I thought also was the capsule. But take a look. I'm being very gentle with brand new gloves. These are not used ones. We got a major scratch right there on the neck. This would never get a 70, unfortunately. But, let's take a look here. You can see we have, it looks like next to the D, there's a little shiny spot to the left of the bottom serif. And now you can see the D mint mark much more closely. The breast feather detail is nice. I do like that the detail of the wings and the breast feather all came through really well. Now, if I'm correct, they did have to recreate these dies. So let's compare it for luster example. We'll zoom out a little bit here to an actual original silver dollar. So you see what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't have that cartwheel effect. So if we roll it around, you can see the light. It definitely has like a sheen to it, like a beautiful look to it, but it certainly doesn't look original. I'm going to be very gentle putting that down. So look at like an original Morgan silver dollar. You see that gorgeous cartwheel? Oh man, that is gorgeous. Like, that's something you look for. That's major eye appeal right there whenever you're buying a Morgan silver dollar. Now, of course, this one right here, it's not the best as far as like scraping and scratches are concerned, but that eye appeal of the luster is something that really does appear to be missing on the new Morgans. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just isn't there. I mean, at least that's what I think. You tell me what you think, but man, it doesn't look like it's there. All right, let's go ahead and get this back inside of its capsule. All right, so let's go. We're gonna go ahead and open up the San Francisco next. We'll just put the boxes aside. We've already seen the COA. Have we? I don't know. I didn't show the first COA. Well, inside the COA, yeah, you got, and it's gonna be the same, just mint mark, San Francisco, mint where it was minted, and all the composition, diameter, etc., which we have talked about in previous videos. We'll get that aside. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our San Francisco. It's going to be around the same thing. This is at a different mint though, so maybe the luster is different, but as you can see, as we're rotating it, it's kind of got that same thing. It doesn't have any original luster on it. It is a beautiful piece though. You can't get mad at how gorgeous it is. That is very, very beautiful. Let's take a look at the mint mark. You got the S down there. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Like, they are nice looking coins. They just don't look like Morgans. So now the New Orleans and the Philly, these are the Carson City. These will be minted in Philly. And we'll take a look on the COA. You can see it's mint, or it doesn't have a mint mark because it's actually a privy. It's not a mint mark, but it's minted in Philadelphia. So that's the same for both the New Orleans and the CC. Oop, I got the coin itself out of the way. But let's go ahead and take a look. So this is going to be our first privy mark. So it's not actually a mint mark. It's just a privy. And speaking of quality control, here we go. You got a couple of blemishes here on the cheek right there. Looks like, nope, that was just dust. But you can definitely see like some shiny spots on the cheek that, I don't know, may have been hit with something or just not handled with care. There is the reverse. So it's got a beautiful reverse, good detail in the breast and everything like that. There is definitely a little mark right here next to the beak to the left. And here is our O privy. So cool. I mean, the O privy kind of just looks like an O mint mark. I mean, I get that it is an O privy, but it just kind of looks like the O mint mark. But again, beautiful coin. Nice. What is that up there between? Okay, that looks like, all right, that's just a piece of dust. You can see the reflection. See that little blue piece right between the U and the R? I don't know how that got there, but at least it's just on the capsule, or inside the capsule. All right, so here we go. Let's get our final one out. This is the Carson City. Of course, everyone's excited about the Carson City ones. I know I was. And, you know, even though it's not actually minted in Carson City, just to have something new with a CC on it is kind of cool. And same thing. I mean, you got a little black dot there on the neck. It's certainly not a perfect finish, but, I mean, you can kind of see it there. You know, it's not perfect, but it's not horrible. Flip it over to the reverse. Let's go ahead and get that CC privy up here. Look at that. That is cool. We'll try and make sure that stays focused. So there is your CC privy. That is kind of neat. Try and zoom in on that in editing. But not bad. I mean, so overall, just final thoughts on these. I mean, they are very gorgeous coins. It's just that the luster does not compare to the 1887 or just any original Morgan silver dollar with original luster. It looks like a glorified silver round. Like, let's be honest, I have, you know, silver rounds that have the same exact finish, no problem. And the problem is they made them out of 99% silver instead of 90% silver, which is something I didn't want. I wanted them to be as close as possible to the originals, but unfortunately, it was just a few years ago that they changed the law saying that these can be minted at 99 instead of 90%. So I almost wish that law wouldn't have passed until like next year. But either way, I'm glad I have them. I'm going to keep, looks like I'm going to try and keep a couple of sets completely for myself and just put them back and hang on to them. And I love having them. It's really cool. It helps complete a really cool Morgan set. And I think anybody that's putting a Morgan or Peace Dollar set together is going to want to have the 2021 in their collection along with it. But maybe I'm wrong. What do you think? Let me know down below. Are you interested in hanging on to these? Do you think these are required for your Morgan dollar set or your Peace set for the Peace Dollar? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did leave a video above you can check out if you haven't seen it yet. I also want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to my awesome channel supporters scrolling right there on the right hand of the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.